Traditions in Spain range from somber religious processions to ancient pagan rituals and the frivolous fun of the world's biggest food fight. One thing's for sure, Spanish traditions are about passion and emotion, family and friends, a sense of community, and a desire to preserve the country's vivid culture. Embrace some of these traditions for yourself when you visit, and you'll better understand this fascinating country. If you like your festivals messy, this masked tomato fight at Buñol, near Valencia, is the one for you. The festival, La Tomatina, is a fairly recent one, dating back to 1945. It's believed to originate from a spontaneous food fight that broke out during a parade celebrating the town's Saints' Day. La Tomatina takes place on the last Wednesday in August and draws participants from all over the world. The fun starts at 9 a.m. in the town square, with a competition to climb a slippery pole to reach a leg of ham. Onlookers tip buckets of water from balconies to get the madness started. At 11 a.m., on the shot of a gun, trucks laden with overripe tomatoes enter the square and discharge their cargo. Mayhem breaks out as people seize handfuls of tomatoes and pelt one another with the fruit. The battle continues until a second shot is fired, after which the by now scarlet participants are hosed down. Semana Santa, or Holy Week in Spain, is a major event in the religious and cultural calendar. It's a somber but dramatic occasion and is celebrated in every town and village. This is a time of processions, of drum beats, and vast carpets of flowers. Depending on where you are, you will see parades of church brotherhoods bearing elaborate statues that tell the story of the Passion of Christ. Highly decorated floats move slowly through the crowds. Locals dress in costume, ranging from the garb of the brotherhoods to mysterious-looking penitents, or Nazarenos, some of whom are barefoot or carrying large wooden crosses. The penitents are often followed by women dressed in black and wearing elaborate headdresses. Special songs, called saetas, with their origins in flamenco, are sung. On Maundy Thursday, the day before Good Friday, a parade known as La Madrugada takes place throughout the night. Church services take place all weekend, culminating in a mood of joy to celebrate the resurrection. La Feria, or the Fair, is a vibrant and colorful event that takes place in various Spanish cities, the most famous being La Feria de Abril in Seville. This week-long celebration includes traditional music, dancing, and food. People dress in elaborate costumes, with women often wearing flamenco dresses and men donning traditional suits. The fairgrounds are filled with tents where friends and families gather to eat, drink, and dance. Participating in La Feria is a fantastic way to immerse yourself in Spanish culture and experience the joy and camaraderie that define these celebrations. Bullfighting is a deeply controversial Spanish tradition, but many see it as deeply ingrained in their culture. Bullfighting has been banned in some parts of Spain, including the Canary Islands and Catalonia, on the grounds of cruelty. Andalusia, in the south, is a different story, and there are bull rings in some 70 Spanish towns, including Seville and Ronda. The spectacle is highly ritualistic, with the top matadors regarded as heroes, but the bull is always killed. While you may not want to watch a bullfight, you can visit the various bull rings and the museums often attached to them. La Plaza de Toros in Seville is considered the most important arena in Spain, and in April, during the big city fair, hosts the largest bullfighting festival in the world. The arena itself is ornate and dramatic and was built in 1762. The extraordinary Fallas celebrations in Valencia take place for the first 19 days of March. During this period, elaborate statues made of wood and papier-mâché are erected all over the city, their destiny to be reduced to ashes on the Nit del Foc, the Night of Fire. The Fallas originated from a medieval tradition of carpenters burning bits of old furniture to celebrate the arrival of spring and the day of Saint Joseph, the patron saint of carpentry. Rags and other items would be added to the fires, giving the wooden structures a human look. Today, these fallas, as they're known, are works of art, often depicting political figures or celebrities, with a strong sense of satire. The festival starts at the end of February with the Crida, the public proclamation that kicks off the fun with giant fallas, or clusters of statues, appearing in streets and squares across the city. Every day in the town hall square, the Mascletà, a deafening barrage of fireworks, is set off at 2 p.m. Then, on March 17th and 18th, the Ofrenda de Flores takes place, the offering of flowers. Thousands of people parade through the streets in traditional costume, offering flowers to a 300-foot-tall statue of the Our Lady of the Forsaken in Plaza de la Virgen. The celebrations peak on the night of March 18th, the Night of Fire. A massive fireworks display is set off from the Turia Gardens. Then, throughout the night, La Crema, the ritual burning of all the fallas, lights up the sky. Christmas in Spain continues until January 6th, Three Kings Day, or Dia de los Reyes Magos. The build-up to the big event, the night of December 24th, starts at the end of November, with Advent markets and elaborate Christmas light displays in every town. On December 24th, families gather to eat traditional Christmas foods, from Iberico ham to roast meat, fish, and stuffed turkey. New Year's Eve involves a special tradition. Spaniards eat 12 grapes, one for each chime, as the Puerta del Sol clock in Madrid strikes midnight, seeing out the old year and ushering the new one in. On January 5th, parades and processions celebrate the arrival of the Three Kings, who that night deliver gifts to children who have been well-behaved throughout the year. January 6th is therefore a big day for Spanish children, with a frenzy of unwrapping. During the days leading up to Lent, towns and cities in Spain erupt in celebration of Carnival, with costume parades, floats, street parties, live music, and feasting. A carnival queen is chosen, and in some places, a carnival drag queen as well. One of the best places to experience this high-octane festival is Santa Cruz, Tenerife, which has one of the biggest celebrations in the world after that of Rio de Janeiro. On Ash Wednesday, there's another curious ritual, the burial of the sardine, or entierro de la sardina. A giant sardine, made of papier-mâché, is paraded through the streets, followed by mourners, or people dressed as wailing widows. The sardine symbolizes the end of this period of gluttony and decadence, and a new era of abstinence as Lent begins. Spain is known for its siesta. The idea of taking a 3 or 4 hour break to avoid the heat of the day most likely dates back to a time when most people had manual jobs. But siesta still continues as a tradition in Spain, especially in the hotter south. Restaurants and bars stay open for obvious reasons, but many shops, especially smaller shops, will close at 2 p.m. and reopen at 5 p.m. Locals will typically emerge later in the day for strolling, aperitifs, and tapas. There are various theories as to the origin of tapas, but one of the most popular is that tapa means cover, and bartenders in Andalusia would cover their customers' drinks with small plates holding snacks to keep the flies out. Another theory is that offering salty snacks like dried ham, olives, and cheese would make customers thirstier and more inclined to buy another drink. Either way, tapas are an important part of Spanish culinary culture. Sometimes they're offered free with a round of drinks, or they appear on a restaurant menu as small plates to share before the main course. The sultry flamenco dance originates from the Roma communities of Andalusia, although you will see it performed throughout Spain. Flamenco fuses music, dance, emotion, and song, and the top dancers train for years. Female dancers wear elaborate ruffled dresses and special shoes with nails in the toes and heels for setting the rhythm of the dance. Flamenco has 4 constituents: the guitar, the rhythm, which is created by castanets or clapping, the song, and the dance itself. It's performed in theaters all over Seville and in many other cities. These were the top Spanish traditions. Would you like to experience some of these Spanish traditions for yourself? Or have you ever experienced any of these? Let me know in the comments below.